Any plans to overturn the council's choice to make rolled and wash cash illegal? If that's happened, it shouldn't be. I already said I'm pretty sure it's not illegal, and if it is, it's not going to be illegal. So this is a very big issue that I explained the other day with police in the server, which is sort of half the reason I want to get in and play Franny and get a better understanding of just like how things work in general. And this isn't to say people are fucking dog shit or whatever narrative some of you rejects would like to say. But rolled cash just means it's money that is rolled up, right? It is never going to be PC for anything. It's just not possible to be PC. But it's like, for instance, scales, okay? Scales are not illegal. But if you have scales, rolled cash, weed, you are now probably at PC because you have 3 things that would indicate you were probably drug dealing, right? It's like IRL. If cops pull you over and you have a lot of low denominators, they'll ask you, why have you got that? They're not going to fucking arrest you for it. They'll just be like, dude, it's sort of weird you've got all this, but at the same time, you know, who knows? It's not, it should never be considered, you know, pure evidence or enough to, you know, arrest somebody, ever. It just doesn't make sense. Why does it have to be washed? I mean, okay, so the idea is, well, it depends on which way you get the rolled money from. Some of it, you know, could be marked or some bullshit. I know there's marked cash or whatever, but the idea behind washing isn't so much to so think about what if you deal drugs, you got a lot of low denominators in your pocket. Wait, oh, Bitcoin's the wrong guy. It's got to get all scrunched up and shit, right? The idea is that you're making the money look more like legitimate money, right? Because if you go to a bank and are like, oh, yo, here's 10 grand, it was squashed in my fucking briefcase for the last year, they're gonna be like, okay, maybe we should call the cops. So the logic is that the money isn't necessarily illegal, but it's sort of, you know, it could be suspicious that you would have it. So even if you went to the bank with a large amount, that would be, you know, sus. So that's the general idea, that, you know, you would want to clean it to make sure you can put it in the bank without it flagging anything weird. That's the base logic, essentially. And I don't think that's absurd, really. You know, obviously, it's a lot easier to do things in real life because, you know, it's real life, dude. But when you're limited by mechanics, sometimes you need to do things like this to make the system work in a similar way.